Now on TV and Facebook Live, Access presents Calling All Angels Hotline with angelic host Sandra Lynch.
Hello, all aboard. Thank you all for taking your time to stop, look, and listen in our divine appointment here today. I'm Sandra, and I'm so bubbly and excited to be sitting here and sharing again with you, our audience on TV, Facebook, the one, the only one, Rusty Piazza.
Hello.
Hey, Rusty.
Hello.
Did you hear that phone line already?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh,
That's awesome.
We're about ready to fly. And before we fly, I just want to remind everyone out there our plea for help. We need help. We need everyone to go to the, at some point here today, to the Sandra Lynch Angel Link YouTube channel, and please subscribe so I can help you and Rusty get out there live from YouTube. How's that sound?
All the heart.
Oh, yes. That's
Right,
amazing. So we've got a caller. We're going to take this show on the road, and here we go. Stay tuned. Stand by.
Hello.
Hello, Rusty.
Hello. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Berta.
Hi, Berta. Welcome, welcome. How can I help you today?
Well, I had some questions about my health.
Okay.
Where's it leading me? I've had a lot of problems.
You have lung problems?
A lot of back surgeries and everything.
In the middle part of your back, too?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So what are you asking? Because there's several things I'm picking up, so what are you asking?
I'm just asking, is it something that's going to get worse, or can you see things changing for me for the better?
Well, with back problems, they really never get better, and that's just logic. That's not spirit. It depends on the damage. I mean, I see that you have a herniated disc in your back. I see that. I know there are things that you can do to be able to help that, but I think eventually you will have to have surgery, honestly, but not right now. Now. Yeah,
I've had a few surgeries already.
Okay. So yeah, that makes sense. Do you have a fusion? Have they fused?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I see that. And is that in the lower part?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes, I see that. Okay. I'm going to go away from what you're asking because somebody is stepping through. I have a lady that's stepping through. Is your grandmother on your mother's side in spirit? Because she's coming through giving you love.
Okay.
We know who that is.
Yes, we sure do. I'm her namesake.
Okay. Oh, well, awesome. Well, she definitely steps in. She's been watching after the family. I mean, it seems like something there's some turmoil that's going on in the family.
Yeah.
Is mine not working? Just a moment. My mic is having problems. But she's just stepping forward, letting you know that she is with you.
Pardon our interruption. And while he's changing that out real quick, I just wanted to remind everyone, too, that this show is going to re-air immediately after it ends today. So you can go online on Access TV, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and see it all over again and hear your message and hear it from another moment and viewpoint. So here we go.
Let's try this again. Sorry, a little technical difficulties, but that's all right.
Okay.
Now, there is also a gentleman that's stepping forward. Do you have an uncle? It would be on your father's side, I believe, an uncle on your father's side that's stepping forward. Do you know who he is?
Boy, I don't know. It's been so long. I didn't know a lot of my dad's side of the family. There was one I remember that had sugar bad, and he was in a wheelchair with no legs. I remember sitting on his lap when I was little.
Okay. I honestly feel like this could be the one, because he didn't show himself in a wheelchair, but he showed himself floating. So I didn't see the bottom half of him, which I found interesting because usually I see the whole thing. So he is with you, just checking in. There's also There's an angel that's with you that is guiding and protecting you. It seems like, do you have more health problems than just your back?
I have rheumatoid arthritis, deteriorating disc, or bone disease, depression, a lot of medical problems, actually.
Okay, all right. Spirit's telling me, do you meditate?
Not often, but sometimes.
Okay. What Spirit's telling me is you need to meditate more often. You need to find that center and find that peace, and it's something that's very important because mind over matter, your mind is a very powerful master computer that controls everything. And if you go into meditation and you actually go into meditation with the intent to try to lower your pain will go down. You will be able to help yourself and help heal yourself too. Send energies to your spine and things like that, and ground yourself. You know, I use the analogy all the time of a tree. You know, your arms reach into the sun. The sun is source, God, the energy. Your arms are the branches of the tree and the leaves. Your body is the trunk. And then from the bottom of your feet is the root system. And it's a very easy analogy because we all know how trees work. You know, we all know how they work. And when you feel the energy flowing through you, you can release negative energies, hurt, pain, depression, and stuff like that, and you can let it drain through you and be fulfilled with a higher light and everything that would really help you. It really will.
Yeah, I feel sometimes my sister's watching over me. I lost her a few years back.
Okay. I am not picking her up at this time. She's not around you at this time. But there is a grandmother that's with you. On the other side too. This is a different one. Is she in spirit too?
Yes.
Did you know her very well?
I don't ever remember meeting my father's parents.
Okay, that makes sense because everybody that's come into the father's side of the family for you has the energy is not close to you. I could tell that you did not know each other in this life. That don't mean that they're not with you anyway. I tell people all the time that a lot of times we have family that is with us on the other side that we just did not know on this planet. That don't mean you didn't know them on another life. And so,
can you see my mother in spirit?
Yes. There is a lady that steps forward. She cooked a lot or baked a lot because she has an apron. I see her with an apron on. So obviously food was love to her, and so she just steps forward. Blowing candy kisses. It's funny, little candy kisses going by. So yes, she does step forward. Just understand that the depression, we want to go into this for a minute, the depression that you're going through is because you physically can't do what you mentally think you should be able to do. You have a lot of pain and you can't do the things you want to do, so it is very depressing to you. Try not to be in that state. Try to meditate more, try to ground and balance yourself a little bit more, and I really feel like your pain level will go down and you will have a better quality of life.
Well, I thank you, and you have a very special angel sitting next to you with beautiful red hair.
Yes, I do.
Verda.
Yes, I do. She's a wonderful woman. She really is.
I love you, Sandy.
I love you. Keep up the great work. And thanks so much for calling the Access Hotline here today.
Well, thank you so much.
And thank you so much. God bless. Blessings.
God bless you too, Rusty and Sandy. Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, dear. Wow. We got started on time today and juggled the audio and a couple other things here today, but it's very exciting to be on TV and Facebook at the same time.
Yes, it is. Yes. I mean, you know, I have a lot of wonderful friends all around the world, and I really love that. And that's why I do want y'all to share this. Share it so it's on your page and your friends can see this. You know, then it goes out to more people and maybe it can help some people, because when I'm giving a message to someone, a lot of times it's very relevant in your own life. And so you get a personal message yourself and you don't even realize it because it is appropriate, other than the friends and family and stuff like that. And it amazes people always message me when I'm...
I know it.
So remember, the phone number is on the header. Call.
That's area code 260-422-3902. We want to hear from you.
And I hear things have been going really good for you.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I have something exciting to tell everyone that last night my sister showed up.
Really?
Yes, I had this picture on the wall, and it was a sister picture, and it flew right off the wall, no reason to. And I said, "Oh, I'm so excited you're here! I've been calling you. You know, I've been praying, trying to reconnect with her." And so that's fun to me. I'm expanding my
That's awesome.
territories.
Yeah, because I've done. She's come through for me several times. She's good about that. She told me that she would. Remember?
I
She's
know.
like, I'll be there.
She's a good one for that.
She is. She's sweet. She's sweet.
Things are going very
She's
good.
so good. In spirit, she's so generally happy. And I love that. I love it when they go to the other side. And some are scared to go to the other side, and then there's so much peace there. And
Well, yeah, and let me ask you a question. When our loved ones cross over, is it normal for someone to come to you within a day, a week? Is there a time element?
A lot of times when they do go over, it takes them a minute to get acclimated, to understand that they don't have a body and they kind of can go anywhere that they want. And so it takes them a moment. It really does depend. Sometimes family will come to us almost immediately because they can, they can manifest enough to do that, and it's really important for them to let you know that they're okay, because a lot of times, especially a very tragic death, some people don't realize they're dead for a while, and so it takes them a minute to even accept that they are on the other side, and it's frustrating some, but your sister, she knew.
Yeah,
she
and
was
like
ready.
you said, we talked about it before she crossed over, and this was approaching, and it was obvious, and health was failing. So, I mean, we always have these questions when you're in this process. Oh, when is it going to happen? I mean, I know it's crazy as that sounds, but we talked about it, and she told you, Rusty, she was going to come through, and she was going to torment you, and we talked about the signs and what to look for, but also to know and to validate that this is a real world. This is the spirit world is real.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the Fort Wayne Metaphysical Chapel.
Yes.
The Fort Wayne Metaphysical Chapel, they believe in science and spirit.
Yes.
that scientifically, in the laws of science on this planet, it can be proven that spirits exist. There's a influx of energy, cold. A lot of people feel cold or warm, different things like that. Spirit has to generate energy to even manifest for us to even see them. It takes energy, and they got to learn how to use it just like we have to learn how to use it in our own physical form. And so it's quite interesting on the other side, because there are rules that govern the spirit world here, and just like there are laws on this earth. And so once they start to figure it out, and they get teachers, they do. There's spirit teachers that do help the spirits, on the other side.
Amazing.
And then if they decide that they're ready to reincarnate and everything, then they go through the life process and go through all that and go to the next place their consciousness is allowing them to go to raise their consciousness, because everything is to learn. If you're in spirit in this dimension, you're learning on the other side. If you have a life lessons that you have to do on this planet, even if you go on the other side and you stay behind and don't go through to the light, you still got those lessons that you're learning. You just learn them kind of through other people. You sit back and you watch actions and reactions to other people, and it teaches you.
Well, and it's just like the information that you gave Verda, about a recommendation, an invitation to meditate and to help herself to overcome it. That is one of those consciousness lessons.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, and again, out there, as Rusty said at the beginning of the show, the information that every caller has and could have some assimilation to why you're even watching.
Absolutely.
And to learn a big, valuable message. Why don't we give a shout out to all of the people on your Facebook, Rusty?
Hello, everyone. Blessings. Thank you. Like I said, I would like you to share this on your own page so it could go out to more people. And remember, we want you to call in. The number is in the header. And this is a live show. It's unscripted, and what comes through comes through. And so different people call in. You just don't understand that sometimes your own stuff can help other people.
Absolutely.
Just because of the things you're going through. We all have the same hurts and pains pain and all the same energies, but we all have different stories. And so somebody else's story could resonate with you very much, and the answers that Spirit brings through could really help.
Yes.
They do. People all the time watch the shows after they're recorded and talk about how it helps them, and they didn't think of this way, or that person being vulnerable and letting their business out, basically it helped them, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about being a caller. Nobody knows who you are.
That's right.
You know, I don't even know who you are. I mean, honestly, I've had friends call and I'm giving them a message, and then it's not until like Drew.
Yeah, yeah.
Drew, I'm like, oh, okay.
Good old Drew.
Oh, yeah, I know you.
And we really don't need them to say their name, do we?
No. All I need is the vibration of their voice.
Their voice.
That's yeah. Because I feel like the more they talk, the more vibration, the better connected I can get to them.
Yeah, so if you're all out there, on whether you're watching it live airstream on the Access station on the net, or you're watching it here on Facebook for the very first time, as you said, Rusty, this show flows through us. It comes unscripted.
Yes.
It's by divine order, divine plan. So if you're getting a nudge out there, nudge,
No.
to call 260-422-3902.
Yeah, the intention is you call and just talk to me for a second, and we see what comes through. It could be friends and family. It could be a message that is for you in your life, that Spirit's trying to nudge you in the direction that you're asking for. You know, we pray, and we always ask God for answers and for different things like that. Well, that's why we have spirit guides and angels and archangels that help us, because they're here to remind us who we are. They're here to nudge us in the direction that we're supposed to be going. Sometimes we feel like we're so very lost, but honestly, sometimes we're not very lost. Those are the things that we need to go through to elevate our own consciousness to move forward, you know?
Yeah, and that's all it costs, is to pay attention. Really pay attention.
Synchronicities, they're everywhere.
Everywhere.
When you pay attention. I get runs of number 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and every time I see a run of numbers like that, I always think progression, and it happens all the time. All the time. And I'm like, okay, progression. I'm going forward. It's good. And then a lot of people get 1111 angel numbers, you know them. I always get 111. That's huge for me.
Or 444.
333.
333, 222.
555, right. That's true. But I mean, they do. And some people, like Spirit, will leave pennies around.
We got a call.
Oh, we have a caller. Ready?
Yes, we are. Hello.
Welcome aboard.
Hi, this is Debbie.
Hi,
I was
Debbie.
just calling to see if there was a reading or anybody wanted to come through for me today.
Okay, Debbie. Welcome. Blessings to you. Okay. Immediately, a blonde-headed woman steps forward, real close to you. She steps.
That would probably be my grandma, because she dyed her hair blonde.
Okay. But she had gray hair, right? But she dyed it blonde?
Yes, she dyed it blonde. Yes, but
This
she
is definitely
would
who
have been
this
a
is.
great-
You and her were very close, right?
Yes, very close.
Okay, I feel that. Yes, she steps forward very much, giving you a lot of love and light. She's actually kind of almost embracing you about something. She's proud of you about something. There's something you've achieved that has taken time to achieve this. You know what we're talking about? I hope.
I think so. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, she is just giving you kind of like the thumbs up on that. She's pleased because whatever it was, I guess, was quite a interesting journey, and it seems like it's working out to your favor. There's also a gentleman that's stepping in, also on the mother's side of the family. I'm sorry, your mother's side of the family. Do you have an uncle on your mother's side that's in spirit? Or somebody that would have been like an uncle that was friends of the family on the mother's side?
Yeah, my mom actually had a brother that passed, but if I met him, I don't remember. I was real little, when he passed.
Okay, then I would say this is who this is. A lot of times spirits around us that we don't realize that we knew them or we didn't know them in this life. That don't mean that they don't come in, but he definitely steps forward. Also, they're showing me a child. A child is coming through. I can't... The child looks no more than 1, maybe 2. Do you know who this child is?
No, not off the top of my head. I can't think of it, but sometimes I've gotten readings, and then when I go home, or later when I think about it, it comes to me.
Okay. Well, it's a little boy, and I would say he's a little more than 1. He's not very old. I definitely see him with you. If you don't know who it is now, think back. It would be somebody somebody would have lost a child in your family, or a friend, or something like that.
My mom did have a miscarriage that we found out years later on, and I don't know. I don't know what the sex of that baby was.
That's not who this child is. Usually, when they show me a child that was a miscarriage, I see an angel holding the baby. It gives them confirmation, and they tell me the sex of it. I'm not seeing that at this time. This is a 1-year-old child. This is a child.
Okay.
So just think about it later. That's okay. Now, what's your what's your job situation? Are you thinking about changing jobs, or have recently changed jobs?
No, I've just been expanding my currently. I used to just work part-time, and I've kind of been getting it to full-time now.
Okay. Well, I see you going, working more. Whatever with this job, it's almost like they show a new job for you. So I don't know if you're going to be changing jobs and the possibility for a better financial job, or if it's just you going to full-time. But I definitely see you working more and more money coming into you. Are you in line for a raise at this job?
No, I work for myself, and so, but I'm always open to more money.
Okay, well, then more hours, more money. I do see more money coming into you, and if you are working for yourself, then that means that things are going to be going quite well for you, and that you are financially going to be making more than you do now, if that's what they're trying to show me. Because if you were working less and you're working more, of course, that's going to be more money. But obviously, you're going to tap into something that is going to really create a little more income for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Anything else I can help you with?
No, I just wanted to call in and say hi and see who came through. So I appreciate the reading.
Oh, no problem.
Great.
Blessings to you. Blessings.
Thank
God
you so
bless.
much for calling. And we're getting
Thank you.
repeated messages. The lines are busy.
The lines are busy.
Busy.
If the lines are busy, just keep on
going.
calling, because if
They're
somebody's
open now.
on the line, it's not going to go through. So they're open now, so call now. You just have to keep on calling until you actually get through, and it's whoever gets through first.
Hi, Janelyn, and hi, Sinclair, and Danielle. Danielle, I miss you too. I miss seeing you. And how would you say this name? Papa?
He is a friend of mine. He's Greek. He's from Greece.
Oh,
he's from Greece, and he does
sick.
readings and stuff. He's a very beautiful soul.
Beautiful. He said bring them on camera.
Yeah.
So see, he's in alignment with what I was saying earlier about getting us live. Here we go. We have another caller. Welcome aboard, caller, to Access Calling All Angels.
Yes, good afternoon. Hello, saying peace, love, and light. This is Dave Myers. How are you?
Hey, Dave. Blessings to you. How can I help you today?
Well, I was just wondering, I haven't seen my daughter in 2 months, and I'm, it's been kind of a rough time for me with my ex and going through this breakup, and I'm trying to shine my love and light to everyone, but it's tough waking up in the morning when you miss someone, and it feels like I have this hole in my heart. So I'm wondering how I can fill that with more love.
Well, the hole in your heart is because you feel like something's missing. Your child, your child is missing out of your life. I honestly feel like, okay, obviously this is a tumultuous time between you and your ex, obviously, and
right.
She's not playing fair, is she?
No.
Excuse me. I feel like things are going to calm down a little bit. Just continue to move forward. Continue to give plenty of love, receive plenty of love in yourself, and I feel like no matter what anger. She's got a lot of anger in her. Whatever it is, it's going to subside after a while because she's hurt and stuff too. And no matter what it is, if it's all in her mind or if there's something that really did happen, there's a reason why she's angry. I feel like it's going to calm down a little bit. You just continue to be loving and compassionate and caring, and it shines through in the world around you. It really does. I mean, we're magnetic beings, and because of that is what we send out is what we get back. And so after a while, it's, killing with kindness. After a while, it's infectious. It gets to them, and then when they're being so petty, and that's what I'm going to say, petty. After a while, she sees it's a losing fight when she can't get a reaction out of you. And so I see that getting better. I see about 3 months that you're going to start getting true joint custody. Are you going through a divorce that you would go to court and actually be able to get joint custody?
Yeah, there is a custody hearing going on right now.
Right now. And so it's in the middle of it. Okay, I honestly feel and see 3 months that things will be smoothed out a lot more. Whatever is going to be hammered out, whatever is going to be agreed upon will be done by then. And I see visitation definitely with you and your child at that time. Now, I also see a gentleman. Do you have a father in spirit? Is your father in spirit?
That's amazing, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
he steps forward. He steps forward. He's just giving you a lot of love and support, And he also says he's sorry. He's apologizing for leaving so soon. He knows it was hard on you, and he just wants you to know that he is around you, and he surrounds you with love. I feel like, I understand. I hear that he didn't give you the love that you deserved while you were alive, and so he is apologizing for that and trying to make that up now. There's also another gentleman on the father's side that comes through. Could this be your grandfather, his father?
Yeah, my father.
Okay.
My grandfather, yeah.
Yeah, they come forward, just giving you love and light, and they both say, they kind of say this together. They agreed. They said, don't be more loving than they were. Be more is what they say. Don't let their actions and reactions to things be what dictates how you act and react. Be your own person. You're a loving person. You're trying to replace the hurt and the pain with love and light, and that's wonderful because after a while, we heal. You'll heal yourself. And so they just want that to come through. I mean, it's really important to them about this because of the hurt that it's caused you, and they're trying to make it right the best way they can. And that's just letting you know that they apologize. Your dad apologizes. He truly does genuinely apologize, and you know what that means. That's between you and him. It's just to help you to move forward. I do. Okay. Now, I also see a guardian angel that's surrounding and protecting you. You need some protection at this time because, like you said, your ex has really got it gunning for you. She's trying to do anything she can to tear you down because she feels tore down. Don't let that affect you. Don't react in the same way you were reacting because that didn't work too well. And so you have to lead by example. If you're bringing love and light in yourself, then be love and light. It's that simple. And when emotions start to take over, especially when you're dealing with her, step back, take a few breaths. It don't matter if she's standing in your face and she is literally hollering at you. Calm yourself, ground yourself, and then deal with it in a different way. Like I said, by you doing that, kill her with kindness. She can't keep on arguing and being petty to you if you are giving her love and respect back, and claiming what you did. Claiming your own things. So,
right.
So, yeah, I believe that's all that I need to give you today. Okay.
That was exactly what I needed to hear. That was amazing.
Let's breathe together because you're not alone. And I know there's others out there feeling him. And we're all sending you love. And we're going to end this call and open the phone lines for the next person. Thank you so much for calling.
I hope it helped you some way. God bless. Namaste.
Wow. He's not alone.
It's really... you know, sometimes our parents, they did the best that they could.
Yes.
And sometimes they're tools. You know, sometimes they're just very damaged, broken people. And you got to thank the society the way it was. They worked, the men were kind of removed from their family and stuff like that. But there's a lot of physical, mental, and emotional abuse that happens in the families. And I'm speaking to all of us. And it's hard because they did the best they could. Sometimes they didn't do the best they could, but it's all growth, and you have to get over that for yourself. I hear we have a new caller.
Well, I think we did, and now we have a little bit of feedback. Is
Do
there
we still
another
have
caller?
a caller online?
Oh, we do.
Yes, it's Danielle, guys.
Oh,
Hi, Danielle. Bless you.
Hey.
oh, we're getting a little feedback. Stand by.
Hi, dear. Hi, dear. So how can I help you today?
Well, I've just been sitting at home, and I'm home by myself, and been cleaning and just doing some meditation and working on myself. And I just have a question. I've been seeing spirit a lot more lately, and I've been trying to figure out who this person may be. Maybe thought maybe you might be able to help me with
Is
that.
it a
but
woman?
I believe so. I'm not sure, but what I see is I've seen this person twice. The first time I saw them, they were solid white, hair was white, skin was white, eyes was white, very skinny and all white. And then the next time I saw that it was white and gray, but it was the same person. And I'm not sure who that may be.
I don't know. I don't know if this is family. I don't feel family with her.
I don't either.
I don't know. I don't know who she is. I don't feel nothing really negative with her. I feel
don't either.
curiosity. There's a lot of curiosity. Maybe it's because of the energies that you're bringing in, and she kind of come in. For some reason, I feel like she came in with Mac, like from
With
work
Mac.
or something, like from outside. Something like
Okay.
that. I don't feel like she has been around you. She's new. She's only been there a couple weeks.
Right. She's very new.
Yeah. I think she's just really checking out things, honestly. I don't feel nothing negative with her. Go into meditation and talk to her.
Okay.
And just talk to her. Visualize what you've seen her to look like. That'll bring her to you even closer. And if she's there, she's trying to communicate anyway. So just go into meditation and open up a dialogue with her. Ask her why she's here. How can you help? Is there something that she needs? And see what she does. Because a lot of times spirits will come to us, especially if they know they can see. If we can see them, trust me, I do not go into a hospital because I just run down the hallways. Because once they know I'm there, they're on me like glue. So you have to be careful with that because I have to ignore it. It's horrible. Like going to see my mom in the nursing home, I run through the hallways.
I just saw you on Grey's Anatomy. I just saw you on Grey's Anatomy.
Okay. Wish I got that money.
Well, you know what, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Okay, so back to what we were
Sorry.
talking about. I just got your intent with her. Try that. Now, I also see that there is a spirit in the house that is in a darker nature. It's a male, is not. It's not the best. You need to get rid of that. Just shine more light, protect your house, and get rid of him. He's come in. He causes tension. He causes tension.
Much tension.
He was murdered. I see he was shot. And he's angry about it.
I feel like he knows Mac.
I do too. I do too. Absolutely, you're right about that. He's not from around here. He's kind of attached himself to Mac, or came back because of that.
I've tried talking to Mac about it, but whenever I bring it to attention, he gets very angry. So that tension that you're feeling, so I don't really bring it up like I was.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, maybe you can do something to remove it, or
Okay.
I don't know. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about
That's
that
another topic.
off the air, because if I
Right,
need to
right.
come in and take care of it, I will. But yeah, I'll have to do that. You have a lot of family around you still. Your Southern family is always cracking jokes. Sure, they really. Your family is hysterical. They really are.
I swear I hear them sometimes, and we'll be sitting here, and I'll say something so racist, and I'm not racist. And Mac will be like, "Yeah, your family's here, aren't they?"
Right. Yeah, they are, because they sit there literally like in the parlor. I see them sitting in the parlor just gossiping, talking about everybody. Every time I see these cackling women, it's always like that. It's so funny. It is. Your grandfather steps forward. He always shows me this picture. He always shows me that painting. There is something about that painting. I think he really wants you to have it, because it was something that was special to him. And he shows it to me. That's how he shows me that it's him every single time, is this painting. So he's going forward. He wore a lot of jewelry, didn't he? I see rings.
Always. Ring on every finger, 3-4 gold chains around his neck, gold watches, gold bracelets.
Yeah. I see that.
Yep.
He was very flamboyant, wasn't he?
Very, very. And he had the bleach blonde hair, and he was very, very flamboyant.
Right. All right. Awesome. All right. Well, I got other people that are trying to call, and since there's so many people trying to call, I'm going to cut this off short.
Okay.
Danielle,
All right, well,
I love
darling.
you.
I
Peace,
appreciate
love,
it.
and light.
I love you too.
God bless.
Thank you so
Namaste.
much.
Love you too, Sandra.
See you
Bye.
soon. Okay, we're getting a little feedback, and I know it's being handled, but I just wanted to tell everyone out there on Facebook, I don't know why, but why are they saying, I would love somebody to call in and tell us what you mean by bring us.
No, okay, what that is.
What does that mean?
Okay, all of them do that. You can press that and add somebody on the camera, and they would be like that, like a, like a live video, Facebook Live with
Like
talking
a
to somebody.
picture?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you can
Or a
add
Zoom.
people on. No, not that we're going to do
no,
that.
we don't need
it
that.
just suggests that all the time. See,
Okay,
every time
so-
somebody's watching, bring them on camera.
Oh, bring that person on camera.
Yeah, that's what that
versus.
Yeah, I
which
saw
would be
that
a
one
nice
time.
way.
I was doing a Facebook video, and I saw that, and
Yeah.
I thought it was something I said, and I thought somebody was mocking me, and I got mad about it. And then I realized, then I found out what it was, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize for that, because I told him that this isn't a dog and pony show.
I woke up hearing that this morning. I heard that echoing of you saying, oh, this isn't the dog and pony show. We have another caller.
Awesome.
So
Good.
let's call that caller on board here, the Access Hotline.
Hello.
Hi, Sandra and Rusty. This is Wayne Miller calling. How are you guys?
Hi, Wayne. How are you? Blessings.
Blessings to you, too.
How-
How's everything going? How were the holidays for you?
It was fantastic. It was really fantastic. How about your own?
It was fantastic, just like yours. Well, listen, I was just wondering if...
Can you turn it up a little bit? Hold on just a moment, Wayne. Can y'all turn up the phone a little, please?
Turn off the phone?
No,
Not
stand
you.
by, Wayne. Stand by.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, thank you. Now I can hear you better now. Go on, please.
Okay. You got me now?
Yes,
Yep.
I do. Got you now. Can you hear me now?
I was just wondering if, Mr. Rusty, you could pick up anything as far as any family members on the other side?
Yeah, your dad's here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, your dad immediately, before you even said that, steps in. What is it with the men in the family? Is your grandfather on your father's side in spirit too?
Yes.
Okay, they come in together. Was your dad handicapped on Earth?
Yes, he was. As a matter of fact, he was disabled.
Okay, okay. All right. The reason why I say that is because he says there's no pain on the other side. He makes it clear. He almost shows himself almost like with wings. He's light and stuff,
Right.
and showing that he's not in pain anymore. He had a messed up back,
Yeah, he did. There were a lot of things wrong with him. So.
messed up legs and stuff. He was in a wheelchair.
Well, he wasn't in a wheelchair, no, but he had problems getting around for sure.
Okay, all right. So that is him and your grandfather. Now, there's a lady that steps in on the mother's side of the family. She's stepping in. I feel like this is your grandmother.
Okay.
And you and her were close.
Very, yeah.
Okay, she's coming in. She did a lot of baking too. I see her with an apron on. She baked bread.
She made everything: candy, fudge, bread, everything.
Okay, well, she shows me a bread. She shows me a bread. So she got flour on her and stuff. It's quite interesting. Okay, again, I said this earlier. Food was love, and so that's her way of showing. There's nothing like fresh bread being taken out of the oven. The smell of it and everything. It just makes your heart happy. And so that's feeling and that smell is what I get with her. Giving you a lot of love. Now there is a. Somebody's showing me the number 3.
Okay.
And number 3, I don't know what this is. They just give me a second. I'm trying to decipher what they're showing me. Do you have several projects going on?
Right now?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
3 different ones?
I don't remember. I never stopped to think about it.
Okay, well, I feel like these projects, there's three things that are capturing your attention right now. I'll put it this way.
Okay.
They all seem to be equally as important for whatever that means.
Well, you know what? Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was wondering if the 3 things could be 3 family members. Could it be that?
It could be, but I still hear projects. So you got 3 family members that are projects?
Well, in some way, shape, or form, yes.
Okay, then that makes sense. All equally is important. You know, that's what I'm seeing with this. They're all equally as important. Where tension goes, energy flows. And they're bringing that up because obviously whatever this situation is or whoever these people are, you're giving them attention and equal attention because they need it. They need their own attention equally, and it's something that they're bringing forward that they're all equally as important. Don't think that one's more important or receiving it any less than the other one.
Right.
Also, there is they're showing me a railroad track. And they're showing me the railroad track is pretty straightforward. Now, I do see a little curves going up, and I honestly feel like 2 months. There's a 2-month curve that's going to happen to you. It's not going to take you off track in any way, since this is an analogy that they're using. It's just going to be I can't even say a bump in the road. It's going to curve slightly to where you think you were going, and it's going to take you a little bit somewhere else.
Right.
And whatever this is, be paying attention to it. Don't look at it as bad when it happens. Look at it as a progression of the change that you're asking for, because you've been asking for something. You've been asking a Great Spirit God for something to manifest for you, and it seems like this is what they're talking about, because whatever it is straightforward, and then there's a curve, and that's really the curve is going to take you to where you need to be, not where you think you're going.
Okay.
That's a good way of putting it. I like that. I was kind of impressed by that. But I understand that is going to go on. I also see there is a lady stepping forward. I do not feel like she is a family member at all. I feel like you called her Nini. So she would have been somebody that was a family friend that died. I feel like she was a neighbor or something, but somebody that you looked at as a grandmother figure. She could have even been a school teacher, to tell you the truth.
Wow, okay.
I got Nini with her, and I don't know if you were really young and you called her Nini, but whoever she is, she just comes forward with a lot of lights, a lot of love. She has a shawl on. She has a white shawl on when I see her. So whoever this lady is to you, she just comes in saying hi, and not to forget her. So if you don't know who she is, remember, because you will remember. Just ask Spirit, and she'll come through, because she wanted to come through.
Right.
And I feel like that's everything I got for you today.
Well, I certainly appreciate it, sir.
No problem. Blessings to you. Thank you for calling.
You're wonderful, Wayne.
I've talked to
We
you
love
before,
you.
hadn't I?
Yes. Matter of fact, we did. We texted each other during work.
All the time.
You're a nice man like myself.
Okay. No, yes. See, I told you when I'm on here and in spirit, I don't know who I'm talking to. I really don't. So blessings. I'm glad you called again. It's always good to talk to you. Blessings.
And Miss Sandra right there, we're hometown buddies. But
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I know.
And you're our biggest fan.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, you are.
Awesome.
So you are wonderful, Wayne, and we look forward to seeing you and talking to you again.
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys again, too.
And stay on board with Access. Yes.
I will.
Okay.
Blessings.
Thank you for. You have a great day. Okay.
God bless. Namaste, my
Blessings
friend.
to both. God bless. See you later, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I really do not know who I'm speaking to. You know, that's the funny about it, because it's like once I found out, I was like, the dad with being handicapped. I did a message for him before, didn't I?
Yeah.
And he came through.
Yeah.
See, I don't.
And I think his sister too, Mary.
Oh, okay.
The mother came
It
through.
just amazes me because, like, when I'm given a message, I have no idea who I'm talking to, and then afterwards, I'm like, I said that same thing before.
I know we have another caller.
Great,
Ready?
great. Hello.
Welcome aboard.
Hello,
Hello.
it's Jana.
Who are we speaking to?
We have a little bit of feedback here.
Look forward to seeing you and talking to you again.
I think you have to turn down whatever is in your space. You have TV on or radio or something. We're getting feedback we can't hear.
I'm going to turn it over here and hide it under a pillow. How's that?
Okay. So, how may we help you?
This is Janice Hellman.
Okay.
I'm wondering what you see from the other side. Who might be around to talk to me, because I'm missing a whole bunch of people.
Okay. You have a lot of family and friends that are around you. You don't just have family that's passed. You actually have friends. Okay.
Yep, a lot of them recently. So.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
We need the volume inside the studio turned up, please.
Now say that again, please.
I said I have a lot of friends who have just passed recently. My friends, lots of different friends, my classmates and friends that have passed. So, as well as family.
All right. There's a lot of static in my mind with her.
This is Jenna. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. But no, there's. I'm just trying to get through. I'm trying to get through the clutter in your mind.
Well, there's lots.
Okay, and so I'm trying to pick. Okay. A lady steps in, grandmother on your father's side. She just steps in, and just says hi.
The Hazel.
Who?
Hazel.
I can't hear.
Say it again.
Hazel?
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 Yeah.
Okay, yes. I'm terrible with names because their soul recognition to me is different. Okay, yes, she just steps forward. She also brings a sister. She has a sister in spirit too?
Yeah, several.
Several. She just is bringing through the one. She said her favorite.
Favorite?
So obviously she had a sister that was really close. What was going?
How about Nellie?
Okay.
Nellie. I'm not good with names, so.
Okay. Nellie and Pearl.
Huh?
Nellie and Pearl. Several.
Pearl. I feel a pearl.
Family.
I feel
Big
pearl.
family. I think 5 sisters.
Oh, okay. 5 sisters. All right. Well, she's got a couple with her, but like only one that's coming through. Now, I'm going to go on your mother's side of the family. Your mother is a spirit?
Yes.
Okay, she comes forward. She almost embraces you. I see her embracing you, giving you love. You worry. Why are you worrying about her? She's fine. She's at peace.
So I don't hear from her.
Huh?
I don't hear from her as much as my father.
Oh, okay. She's not one that's going to come through like that. She's just not like that. She rather she is around you. She comes in and out definitely, but she don't interact with you. She watches. She's that silent mother type that sits back and watches. Understands she is coming through. Now also your dad is coming through too. This gentleman's coming through. He was a lot more vocal, it seems like, than she was.
Yeah.
He makes it clear that he comes through. He told you that. He actually told you that when he was close to when he was dying, that he would come back and see you. Did he not?
We talked about it before. He had a stroke and couldn't talk, but we talked about that before he was even sick, that he would come around.
Okay. Well, that gives you confirmation that that is him. He said he would come. He is. And does he have a brother in spirit too?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, well, he has somebody that's with him that's like a brother.
Oh, it's my brother.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, that is your brother. Okay, that's why it's like a brother. It's your brother. Okay, coming through. You have a lot of that. Okay, now, this lady comes through, not family whatsoever. I feel like she just passed away a couple weeks ago, if not a couple months ago.
Karen.
Who?
Karen.
Karen.
Karen, she's a second cousin that...
Oh, okay.
Yes.
But she was more like a friend to you.
Yes, she was a good friend.
Okay, that makes sense. That's why she's coming through as friend, not family. She comes through too. Also, I see that there is a fox with you.
A what?
A fox. Sometimes I see animals that step forward. After the phone call, go to Google, look up animal totems.
Okay.
And look up a fox, because there's a message that the fox is bringing you, usually cunningness and quick wit and stuff like that. So there's obviously a message that is going to be coming through with this fox for you. Animal totem, like I said.
I got it written down.
Okay, good. Now there's one more. There is a girl that's coming through. I would say she is probably 6, around there. This child comes through. She's got sandy blonde hair, kind of sandy blonde, strawberry kind of shoulder length. I see her in a white gown, like a nightgown. She comes through. You know who she is?
She's passed?
Yes.
Not really. Maybe Connie?
I don't know her name. Think about it. I would say she's anywhere from 4 to 6.
Oh, I don't know.
Think about it. It would be somebody, I feel like, in the family, or somebody that you would have known that lost a child. If you don't know who she is right now, just think back. Write it down, think back, and you'll know it's somebody.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like you didn't know her very well, but somebody in your family needs to know this child is fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You'll figure out a lot of times when people get messages, they don't get it in the beginning, and then later on they're like, oh my goodness, the second I got off the phone, so just think about it, because I feel like this is going to help someone else for you to know this. And whatever that means. And as of right now, that's everything that I'm getting for you. I hope it helped.
Can you get people by their names?
Sometimes, yes.
I have May Bodine was my psychic, and she comes through to me sometimes. I get messages from her in dreams, and I wanted to thank her, but she's on the other side now. Her daughter is a psychic. Her name is Echo Bodine, and I get messages from her daughter, from her mother all the time. She passed just before my mother, and I miss talking to her too. But she always told me I had tons of people around me all the time.
Oh, you do. You do have tons of people around you.
That makes me feel good. I'm going to give up so you can have room to talk to other people.
Right.
Thank you a lot, Ruth.
Well, blessings to you. I hope
You're
it helped.
wonderful.
Namaste.
You're wonderful,
Talk to
Jana.
you next time.
Thank you for calling.
Thanks, Rusty. Thanks, Sandra.
All right.
Love you. And you know what? We only have like 4 minutes.
Can you believe that?
If even that.
So if we're almost done with the show, so if you're going to call in, get it in.
What I'd like to do at the moment, though, is I would like everyone to, including us, just think about so much to be thankful for, and so much that is going right in our life. Because the things that people call about a lot of times are because they're wrong. Mm-hmm. And you touched on that string earlier about changing and doing the meditations to help change our mind over matter in anything. And right now, so much in the world, it's like that. I mean, I'm grateful for your job that you have outside of here.
Oh, my alarm company?
Because that feeds you till we continue to make other strides to make changes.
Absolutely, and I just
help
moved.
Just
moved into a beautiful house.
Yeah,
yes,
beautiful.
Awesome.
I saw the picture on Facebook.
I'm very happy there, and there's a spirit there. She's in the basement. Her name's Margaret,
Oh.
and I was speaking to her, and there's a fluorescent light that she will communicate through, and literally you could look at the light, and there's an aura around it, and it flickers. She literally, not just me, my roommates, she makes their presence known.
What's the name of this house? It has a name. I'm asking you. Your spirit. It does have a name. My house is the White House. Hello.
Well, mine's brown. I don't know.
It'll come to you. Next time I'll ask you, but we only have 1 more minute left, and I really, really wanted to get the word out to help you more and ask our viewers, both on television and Facebook, to please go to my YouTube channel, Sandra Lynch, Angel Link. Subscribe. Help us, help me, help Rusty, help you to grow this so we can get live on YouTube. Yeah, I've been doing research. And also, right after this show on Access TV, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Channel 2, this entire show will air right after this from 4 to 5 p.m. today.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Good. So if you want to watch it again right away.
When we can do it live through YouTube, then we could put it on Facebook still.
Yes.
And it's
just growth.
Yeah,
and I see that for 2018, and my guardian angel gave me that direction right as I was coming in here today. So they said, ask and it will be given. Yeah. Yes. And I'm giving thanks right here ahead of time.
This year is going to be a great year. It has been already, and it's just going to continue.
For all of us.
For all of us.
All of us. So stay tuned again. Thank you for coming again and taking your time to stop, look, and listen. Will you come back next month?
Yes,
third weekend, third Saturday, right? Between 3 and 4 Eastern Standard Time.
Absolutely.
And it's time to go. So
time to go.
what do we say?
What? Stop, look, and listen.
Yeah. Divine love and holy kisses. I'm going to do that forever and ever
Divine
and ever.
Love, holy kisses. Blessings to each and every one of you. Namaste.
Thank you for tuning in to Calling All Angels Hotline. We invite you to subscribe to, like, and post a comment on the Sandra Lynch Angel Link YouTube channel. We also encourage you to tune in to another unscripted access production called Angels Talk, Soul Relationships. Thanks again for watching from Angels at God Central Station.